team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Man, take some stuff off his shoulders. You ain't no reason. Like, you thought your money was ball, your money ain't
with me in the booth. Guys,
this
we're
ball
ready to
is
tee
right
it up.
here. Years, man. 20 years ago, he could get somebody else who got sick.
Who, that guy?
Yeah.
The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need to win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
Here comes the heat.
Why didn't he throw the ball the first time? What the fuck?
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, what the fuck you pump faking for?
So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line.
No,
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here. That's how you hit the motherfucker in his backfield. And the motherfucker still goes.
A lot of times when you think
He still
about
goes.
speed,
Explain that to me.
you don't think in between the tackles. You
Some
don't think about
guys.
breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown! ducks. The
2 yards
finisher, the
down.
exclamation
Boom.
point on that
Slow way.
drive.
They didn't want to backfill
Field
and defense.
shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's knocked down, but there's also
Illegal block in the back.
field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Oh my God. This is straight up cheating, aren't we?
Takes the handoff. It's Martin. A
So
collision.
run
He
around the
stops at the
fucking-
27 after picking up one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go right back to the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Gets it past the marker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And they may have got the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting
now
that
doing
on
set.
that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
They believe they can run right here. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2
Wait, what do you do?
second and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Fears the pressure. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within.
So who?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with
It's him?
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing
They talking about her husband?
to Utah.
He showed up.
If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense
Right
in the
there.
country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Going to swing it on second down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running
It's him?
ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Wants to throw again. Steps away. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up.
Sick, he looking right.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
What they call him?
Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
So,
The
they
defense
still
coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
That's good.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss,
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Martin. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And
kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point.
Right, that's what we had in that old school for all that time.
Quick strike offense on that three-way scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run.
What, her phone and stuff pinged me or something?
People saw him bring her inside. So
What?
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14.
That's crazy. They saw it and then nobody did nothing.
Left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy in second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can pay in a hurry.
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And he is
come on, y'all.
immediately brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch.
She said that's a no.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Why it sound like what's the name sped up? Sound like Alvin and Chipmunks.
Hands it off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
On
third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Throws for the end zone.
He had the ball. He had the ball.
Through his fingers.
He had it.
You just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances
He
in this
had
game, like
it.
that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to run it.
Never.
Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19.
And this is the hard part about being on defense. defense and choosing whether to be concerned or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Whoop, let's go.
Oh, it's picked off. Picked up with
Let's go.
on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the option. Quick toss. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignments.
Is he there?
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Martin. Not a whole
They called him uncle.
made there on the short run. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
That's how you
Call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out.
Yeah.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing.
Yeah, now you ain't getting nothing.
That'll be good enough for a
That's why you laughing.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes So play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
She
show up yet?
Themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for.
Oh, kicks like that.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy's unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Handoff to the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They feed him again. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And he finds his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just hand the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss. Get it together.
They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
High poison day.
On the move, it's Jackson. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through.
What's he do?
And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Minnesota is
I'll be watching you, babe. Every detail must be good.
Not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over.
Babe, it was one I was watching. It was the white girl with the black boy. They be playing, yeah. It pops up, and I gotta sit there and like watch it, we just sit there and just watch it all the way through. Oh, she showed up. What do you say?
That had all the makings of
whoa.
But how about the little corner taking on big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Now looks like he ain't show up yet.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from complete.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Hit him.
He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better.
I be wanting to do that. I be scared to.
To the air on second down. Got his man downfield.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Yep. Oh.
So first down, we'll open up the final period.
She good.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end.
To mom. What you gonna do?
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs, man. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possession. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That's me.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, he want the Converse. She said she put one on there.
He did.
He tried to make up the Converse.
Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium.
Penn State sends the offense back on.
All star on there. He tried to make some Converse.
Get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back into the well. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snatches it on the right. There he goes.
This motherfucker is funny. That's the story with Uncle Joe. Look, he's about to crying.
They say he's
Nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be open. Come back to the home crowd after you've lost the games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Oh, shit.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Tell him again. Tell him again.
Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit and complete pass.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They get to him as he throws.
A Navy store? Old Navy, yeah. That's right. Old Army, Old Navy, yep. Yes, he was. Go ahead, boy.
Hang in the pocket and make plays for his offense.
Yeah, no, he went to Old Navy store.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he throws another interception. His third of the night.
Superman underwear showing through the pants. You can see your bro. No, Superman underwear. Wait, stop again. You gave you one? Oh, those.
Check my, yeah, 6.3 shuffle.